Well, this is about, I don't know, 3, 4 hours later. Just went in for a bit. Should be nice and dry, but I should have actually left it on its side, but yeah, it looks pretty good. So, picked up some rafters. The idea with these rafters are they're strictly templates for when I build mine for this area here. But yeah, they've been ripped apart pretty roughly, but I'll look at them, decide. The big long boards, but it's the only way to fit them on a truck, and surprisingly they did not fall off. Yeah, it worked, but gotta clean up a little bit of a mess. Don't have much daylight left, but just went and picked up some stuff. But okay, see which one's going to be the one that fits. So gotta clean up this mess again. This is everything I took off the piles there. I shove it all in that box and go from there. But meant to pick up some diesel fuel when I went to town, and yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Well, now here's my chance to decide if I want to be able to run attachments in the future off the belt. Depends how I mount it. Really it doesn't matter that much if the shaft sticks out. Let's gotta give some alignment there. Actually, it should be fine. Like when I mounted the old 10 horse and 6 horse, I went right to the edge. Right to the very edge. So this engine, by the way, hasn't even been started before. Has oil on it. Also has 10W30, I think, in the fuel tank. Just a tiny bit. That's the way I normally store them, so. But, as you guys can see, the exhaust here would be blowing right out here, so I'd be running a pipe straight down. But I'll go from there. There might be enough room in here to actually build a battery box off the bottom plate here. Not too sure. It'll probably end up being mounted at the back or under the seat or something. So, okay. So for now, I'm just deciding where I'm mounting the engine. Again, I got that pulley there, and I got this other one here I was looking at using. But that one there's too small. I got the hub for that guy. Gotta bring this guy in, but this one here, the welds just are not the nicest, you could say. But if I'm going to work with the belt I have, maybe I'll see which way I want to go. First thing I'm going to do is put that belt on, and because I have no idea what size pulley he had on the old engine. I never seen that size of it. Well, I didn't push that pulley on all the way. I don't want the hassle of pulling it off. But yes, I know it's not on top of the tensioner, but it looks like he had a bigger pulley on it, because that belt's pretty wide or long. An 85-inch belt, I think, is what I normally used. Just burped and hiccuped and whatever the fuck that was at the same time. So the idea is to bring the motor right to the very back of the frame, over this side as far as I can, kicking it out that way. The reason why I would do that is give more room for a belt to go on this side, because believe it or not, I got a low generator that I'm thinking I can mount onto here. 2,000 watt. No, it's a 4,000 watt generator, I think. So 6 horse. No, I can't remember how many watt. So 3,000, I don't know. So 6 horse would be a little bit small, but it would work. So that would give enough room there. Again, the shaft's not all the way on. If I come this way, it would give me room for different attachments. Now, I might even put that pulley on. Well, I'll have to get back to you guys. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. 6 horse diesel. Not many attachments you'd ever want to try, but it would be awesome to try some snow blowing with it and just see how black the smoke comes out when I load her up. Okay, so looking at the belt size he has, everything's on proper here. That's going to be about right. When I release the clutch, it does pull the motor up just a little bit there, so which means the spring should have some decent tension, so I'm going to use that pulley. I know everything's out of focus. I'm running out of light, but okay, I guess that's the way I'm going to go. Well, there's my bolt holes. That's where it's being mounted, so we'll see from there. Yep, I just used some spray paint. perfect because it wipes off super easy when it's fresh. Well, it's now Sunday and back to getting to work on this. So I got the holes drilled there. Ended up remembering that you cannot drill right there because you got this bar in the way. So I just had to take my eyeball and move all the holes over a bit. So we'll see how well they line up. Got my hardware a little bit long. I'll have to most likely cut them for the plow to fit, but we'll see. And I'll get back to you guys once the engine's on here. So, and you can see the door's shut right now pretty much. And there's a fair bit of natural light that still comes in here. Once I open it up, ooh, it'll be good. Got some other work to get done today. Solar panel to mount, grass to cut, fun. And it was just raining all morning, so it's like 2 o'clock now. Maybe a little bit past that, but I also picked up these guys here. Yeah. Some old rafters. Going to use them as templates to build some new ones for the garage. So pretty sure I already showed this on my video, but the idea is just use them as templates for now and decide if that's the style I'm going to go with. If not, I'll be cutting them up in the firewood. So they're in town, the next town over in the free pile. So worst case, there's some pretty decent lumber on it. Just take my saw and just slice, whatever I need to. And these guys here, I could burn them, take them out, reuse them, maybe, but probably not. Okay, so that's definitely way too loose with this pulley here. This pulley again, that's not my welding, that's the way I got it. Might be okay. It's tacked on both sides at least. Got another belt there, so I'm gonna take a look and see what I'm going to do. Well, this pulley's gonna work. It goes nice and tight and it releases pretty decently. Problem is, because of this, I can't get the motor over much more. Looking underneath, all the bolts are still loose, so I might get away with moving it a tiny bit over. But this tensioner here is all floppy and loose, so I got the spare one there to put on. Maybe that'll tighten it up a bit, but it's over that way too much, and that whole bracket could maybe be pushed out that way, but because it is in line, in my opinion, pretty good at the bottom. You see at the bottom there, right back to the back one, that's pretty good. It's just a tensioner that's not quite sitting straight. It's actually pretty tilted. But we'll see. Well, it's all bolted down. I never changed this floppy guy yet here. See, straight, crooked. But I'll do that in a bit. Going to drag it outside, prime the injectors. Again, motor never ran before. It doesn't have diesel fuel in it. It has engine oil in it, in the tank. So I'll see if it's going to start. Gonna get you to finish. Are you putting boiled linseed oil on it?
Yeah, I'm finally getting around to that.
I got some cables dangling. We'll see if it's going to start. Going to fix the pole. I did give it a prime already, so you can see a little bit of smoke happening. It's going to, all I got is a little bit of smoke. No, not even a putter yet, so let's see.
So close.
Yeah, well, this leg is freaking sore. I was freaking trying to use that. A little bit of smoke. One more. And then after, I'm going to have to probably change some stuff up. I think I'll need an electric starter on here.
She's smoking.
Again, I never actually primed the air out yet. I never cracked the injector line. Mike, I might have 5 years ago, but not this year. You want to do me a favor? Push that in if you can. Make it a little bit. How loose did I get on the belt? Okay, that might be a bit easier now. Right?
Yep.
That made it easier to pull, that's for sure.
Whoa! Drag me all over the yard?
Yeah, I know, I was trying to roll downhill. Give it a little bit more fuel, I think.
Push it.
Yeah, I'll try to keep my foot under it. Ready?
Yep.
I can't pull that. My back's too sore. I'm going to hook up a battery, I guess.
Okay.
That's a cunt. We are off to go get some diesel fuel. So, because all I get is a little bit of smoke. I know the engine needs like it's a lot harder starting on engine oil. I have ran them on that before, but they prefer kerosene or diesel. What are you eating?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, we're out of here.